The story of Prophet Ilyas Alaihissalam. Prophet Ilyas Alaihissalam is the fourth descendant of Prophet Harun Alaihissalam. He was appointed a prophet in 870 BC and was assigned preaching to the Phoenicians and the children of Israel who worshipped an idol named Baal in the city of Baalbek, Sham. The city of Baalbek was named after the idol they worshipped. His name is mentioned 2 times in the Quran. Prophet Ilyas was sent to the residence of Baalbek, west of Damascus city, now East Lebanon. He invited his people to worship only Allah and leave the worship of the statue which they named Bala. This is what caused them to persecute him. Ibn Abbas said that Ilyas was the uncle of Prophet Ilyasak. But no matter how persistent the Prophet Elias preached, his people did not want to listen to him. So Allah punished them with punishment in this world and the hereafter. After the death of Prophet Sulaiman Alaihissalam, the kingdom has experienced a split. The influence of Satan has spread. Religious people are ridiculed. The Sumerian law has killed most of the people who know and follow the true creed. The influence of evil is getting worse and Allah has sent the Prophet Ilyas Alaihissalam to restore humanity during the reign of King Ahab of Israel. His Majesty tried his best to save humanity instead of believing in many gods and forbidding them from worshipping Tyrian Baal. His Majesty also advised people to worship Allah and avoid doing evil. When his efforts were ignored and were fruitless, His Majesty suddenly appeared before the king and his carpenter to inform him that torrents and darkness would sweep the land. His Majesty also informed that Tyrian Baal did not have the power to withstand the disaster. The inhabitants did not heed his warnings and did not change their beliefs. Prophethood of the Prophet Ilyas was finally proven true and the whole country was hit by a big flood and the people experienced darkness. After 2 years, Prophet Ilyas asked Allah to grant his mercy and forgiveness to the people who were blind. They have acknowledged the power of Allah and feel very sorry. After the torrent had stopped and Allah had withdrawn his oath, Allah had ordered him to call Ilyas in his place. His Majesty carried out God's commands with full obedience and mysteriously disappeared. There is a passage in the verse of the Quran which reads, "And remember Ismail, Ilyasa and Zulkifli. All of them are among the best of people." Shad, verses 28 to 48. The story of the Prophet Ilyas Alaihissalam in the Quran. Complete the pages of the life of the world and they will be presented before Allah on the Day of Judgment. Allah recounts this in His word, which means, "And verily Ilyas was one of the apostles." Remember, when he said to his people, "Why are you not fearful? Do you deserve to worship Baal and leave the best of the Creator, namely Allah, your God and the God of your former fathers? People who came later. That is, prosperity bestowed upon Ilyas. Surely this is how we reward those who do good. Verily he is one of our faithful servants." Quran Surah Ash-Shafat, verses 123 to 132.